belt, yeah. Is that it? A bit too much. Cool. Oh. Yeah, I think. Yeah, start close. Yeah. Right, hello YouTube, welcome to today's video. Today you join me in my shed with my second-hand MX5 engine. If you haven't seen the first video, basically my original MX5 engine has kind of gone kaput, and it required me to get a second-hand motor, which is here. Now I've got it on the engine stand and it's looking good, all ready to go, but there is a few things I want to do to this engine before I put it back in my car. A few bits of the loom are slightly different. Everything for the injectors is fine. This is an 8-pin, but this 4-pin here on my engine, I think it's this one here, is a 6-pin. So I've pulled that off my engine. I'm hopefully going to swap that. Right, so I've just cleaned up this wiring harness with a rag. Now I'm just taking off the injectors, not the injectors, sorry, the plugs going to the injectors, and they're really difficult to do for some reason. So yeah, be careful you don't break them. Let's just get that on, and this thing went round the back here and plugs in. Like so. Nice, there we go, that's on. Looks okay. There we go. Right, just take that off, pop that there. So, I think the next thing I'm going to tackle, because I'm not taking this off just yet, is going to be this system thing here. So, let's take these off. Right, okay, so taking that off, let's put that there. Right, we're getting somewhere. So now I need to blank this off. Well, not blank it off, but put the loop across there rather than through that electronic gizmo. Now, here's the one that's on mine. So it's as easy as that. So I'm hoping now. There we go. Okay. And I'll put that in. Well, we're getting somewhere, making progress. Look, there's the loom from this car. Let's just nip that up. There we go. This is going to be a right nightmare getting in there with something. Bloody hell. I think going to need needle nose pliers for that. One's obviously a return and one's an in. So yeah, let's source some pliers for this job. Right, well that's those clips off. It's now just trying to convince this to come off the fuel rail. Christ, come on. Hey. There we go, that's one. So yeah, managed to just get the flathead in there a little bit, spray a bit of WD-40 and it came straight off. So I will definitely be doing that on my engine. Is that good? Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's excellent. Easy. And that will go up and into the fuel thing about here, I think, if memory serves me right. Just lube up the end. There you go. And then you can feel the kind of bit it has to go up to. Right, just turn that over. Go. Perfect. There we go, in the fuel-y thing. Oh, right, ooh. O-ring definitely needs changing. You can see here all the oil down the bottom, so that definitely needs doing. So this is another telltale sign. This rubber washer becomes hard like that and it breaks. Now this hadn't split, but you can see there the rubber's just got really perished, and that is no good to anybody. So we need a new seal for that, so let's go grab one of those. And I'm going to try and open it with oily gloves. That's a smart thing to do, isn't it? Just rip it open. Here's the new O-ring. There we go. And you can see, when that's on, visually, it's much more plump, so it's not going to cause any issues, but I'm just going to clean this up while I'm here. Right, I've cleaned that up, and now I'm just going to pop it back in. Right, there we go, that's all back in. Cool, right, so this was the cam cover that came off the engine. Yeah, looks alright. Now, here's my one. Now, as lazy as you could be to just slap that on back on, because this gasket looks fresh, I'm obviously not going to do that. So let's take this gasket off. What was it? There you go, BPO5. Right, throw that on the floor. And now find the fresh one. Okay, let's pop this on. I've taken the upper cam cover off, and then here is the lower and the mid timing belt cover. Now it kind of goes something like this-ish. Now, this one is just so buggered, look. Look at that gasket, that's awful. It's all been seam sealed together. It's not in a great condition. There is no way in hell I'm going to put this back on here and pretend everything's hunky-dory, because that's had it. This lower or mid section, I should say, is kind of okay, but its gasket's all cracked as well, so that's no good. And you can't, well, I've checked on MX5 parts, they don't sell the gasket separately, and this part from IO Motorsport is pretty inexpensive with the gasket, so I'm just going to order a new one of those. The genuine one comes with the timing teeth, whereas the IO Motorsport one doesn't. So if you ever have timing issues or want to adjust your timing, you better order the genuine one. Right, I'm just going around now and putting on cam cover bolts. The gasket went on nice and smoothly, so there shouldn't be any issues here. Now, I'm hoping it's not going to be a problem that I've put this on first and then I'm going to put this on, but we'll get to that